What's up, guys? So I asked you guys on my Instagram. I actually ran a poll to see what type of videos you guys want to see, and this was one of the first videos that one of you guys recommended. So let's hop right into it, and I'm super excited to actually make this video because I know this video type isn't the type or the title to get a lot of views, but I'm still going to make it anyways because I know for sure it is going to help a lot of you guys. And the topic of this video is going to be what I have learned so far from being an entrepreneur, okay? So I've been an entrepreneur since I was a little kid. Ever since I was around 7 years old, I could remember that one time I actually asked my mom to take me to Costco because my family likes to buy a lot of food in bulk, so we don't have to keep going like every other day to the grocery store. So we would go like every two times a month. We would go to Costco and just get a lot of food, like stock up, right? And I remember this day in particular that I had school the next day, so it must have been like a Sunday, but we were on some type of vacation, and I had actually seen this commercial on TV, right? I saw this commercial of these remote control cars that could do anything on the ground and wouldn't get destroyed. And I really wanted that, right? And that day we actually went to go to Costco, and I specifically remember asking my mom, "Hey mom, can you buy me some chocolates or some candy, some Skittles?" Because they sell these big boxes of candy with like Skittles, with like Hershey's, other chocolate bars, and like Starbursts. And I asked her if she could buy me these. I was like, "Hey mom, can you buy me these and I'll pay you back?" And I remember even saying this as a little kid. I was like, "I'll pay you back." I don't know if my mom was like, "What the fuck? How are you going to pay me back?" Because I didn't even tell her I was gonna sell them. I was just asking her, "Hey mom, can you buy me these chocolates? I'll pay you back." She was like, "What?" Okay, she bought them for me, but she didn't know what I was going to do. I remember too, that same day, right? Once I got all my chocolates, this is probably one of the happiest moments of my life because I started right when I got home. I got super excited on how I was gonna sell these. Like I remember I was like 7 years old. So just imagine a 7-year-old, right? I remember going back to my house, and in my house I started separating the candies, right, into different bags. Like all the sweet candies were in this bag and all the chocolates were on this bag. And I even grabbed the Sharpie marker and wrote on them like $1 or $2 or something like that, like so I knew how much I was gonna sell them for. So one of the first things that actually taught me was to actually be excited for what you're going to do, because I've noticed from all the years of me actually trying to sell stuff and being an entrepreneur, and lately the last 1.5 years I've seen tremendous success, and a lot of people are going to be like, it's an overnight success, but I've been doing this and these seeds are barely like the seeds that I planted when I was 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 years old are barely sprouting right now, and I'm starting to understand things a lot better. Well, that particular instance, when I was a young kid and I started doing that hustle selling candy at my school, I learned that you had to be excited for what you do, right? And why do I say that? Because I've been through so many things, like so many sports, from doing soccer, basketball, baseball, tennis, and many other ones, to selling candy, to selling newspaper door to door, to selling life insurance, to working at Subway, Rayleigh's, having like 3 jobs at the same time. I've learned that if you're not super excited for what you're about to do, you're not going to get things done, and it's not going to be fulfilling enough. Why do I say that? Because I remember that feeling. It's that same feeling that I have selling, tongue twister. That same feeling that I had when I was a kid selling those candies, and the day before getting super excited because I knew I was about to make some money. And you know, that whole excitement and feeling is the same energy that I have today doing the businesses that I do, which are drop shipping, And it's super, like, it gets me amped up. Running ads and just marketing in general, branding products, social media marketing, content creation gets me fired up. So being super excited is one of, or not like super excited, but like having some type of like good energy behind what you're doing, which could be excitement, helps you to getting things done a lot faster and just become a better entrepreneur. Because once you're excited, you want to solve the problems, you want to take the next steps, you're willing to take the initiative. And that is like the biggest thing. Hopefully, like, you guys have excitement for what you do. And if you don't have any type of excitement for your job, your 9-to-5 job, going to school, going to college, going to university, if you don't have that type of excitement every single day, going to class or doing the homework or doing the projects, then you're not doing what you should be doing. You know what type of activities or what type of things get you excited and amped up. So try to revolve your life around those things, because once you do, you're just going to be a lot happier and fulfilled all the time. And you're always going to be willing to take the steps to do more stuff, because that's the whole point of life, to do stuff, right? Our whole point is just to create. We are creators. So that's a couple things that I learned when I was younger, and right now, as so far from my entrepreneurial journey, if that's how you say it, of being an entrepreneur, selling things, having my own business. The next thing that I learned was definitely not to compare yourself to others. So now with social media, it's super hard. There was a time that I couldn't go on Instagram or Facebook because I was trying to train myself not to give a fuck about other people, right? And I know that sounds kind of weird, especially if you haven't took that step to trying to distance yourself from a lot of that stuff, because social media could potentially give people, or not, it does give people disorders. It gives people mental disorders. A lot of depression, a lot of anxiety comes from just being on social media. How and why? Well, the first thing, social media connects you to everyone. You choose who you want to be connected to, right? And for the most part, we're connected to people that are better than us, or that have such an amazing lifestyle compared to us, right? From the looks of the pictures and the videos. So if you start looking at those every single day, the first thing you do when you wake up isn't even brush your teeth or take a shit. If the first thing you do is look at your phone, you do have a disease. Something's wrong with you. And start taking the steps to stay away from your phone as long as possible. So now I don't look at my phone for the first hour of my day. No ifs, buts, or whatever, okay? I just don't want to. And it has helped me feel a lot better in the morning. It's so funny because even just like not looking at your social media, your brain is going to be so much focused on other things, like your business, right? So that's one of the things. Stop comparing yourself, and that has helped me just become a lot more in tune with myself. I've actually read this book, and the topic of this video also, I got an idea from Natasha. If you guys don't know who Natasha is, it's just another YouTuber who has a social media marketing agency. She just posted this video today, and I was like, oh, that's actually a really good idea, since one of you guys actually mentioned it, and she actually mentioned this as well. I've been reading the book Psycho-Cybernetics for the past 2 months or so. This book is going to help you guys out so much. That goes to my next point, which is another thing that I learned was to read more. So before all this, before trying to sell products, before trying to become a billionaire, I didn't read books. Let me rephrase that. I did read books, but they were the wrong type of books that I wanted to read. I was always forced to read those books that the teachers make us read to get points in class, which would always end up being some type of like storybook that didn't really teach me anything. At least teach me something that I wanted to learn. So I remember in my senior year of high school, I was actually in AP English class, or honors or something. I'm pretty sure it's called AP. Well, this teacher actually made us read one of her favorite books, which was which what I don't even remember the book. That's how you know I did not give a fuck about it. It had to do with this love story. I'm not sure what title is. I still have it in my room somewhere. But this love story is just like, I don't give a fuck about it. It didn't teach me anything that I was interested in. And that's the crazy part about it, because the school system really made me not hate, but dislike reading. But as I'm not going to try to drag this video too long, because I have stories for days and experiences that have helped me out become a better person and just make more money, be more happy, and all that, right? Just live life better. Well, Ty Lopez, I remember seeing one of his ads, and he made me actually want to read. Like I joined his 97-step program and his book club, right? And he would always show different books, so I started reading those books, and I definitely started to enjoy those books. But most importantly, they taught me something for my business and just to grow as a being, as a human being, right? So out of all this, what I want you to take out of it is, don't compare yourself to others, no matter if you're following some guy and they're already making 100K a month, right? It doesn't matter what they're doing. What are you doing, okay? Focus on yourself. That should only be like some type of motivation, just so you understand that it's real. Because that's one of the first things as a beginner or someone who's broke. Seeing big numbers on Instagram from other people making money online seems fake as fuck. And I know exactly why. It's called paradigms. So your paradigm dictates how you think of life, how you view things. And if you're in a whole different paradigm than someone like me making $100,000 a month off of a business that I literally run on a single laptop, it would blow your mind, right? And even worse, even better, if you go and see someone with a screenshot of someone making $1 million in a single month, you'll be like, bro, that's fake as fuck. While I'm over here slaving myself, killing my back, working 9 to 5 every single day and only having Saturday and Sunday off. And I only get paid $35,000 a year, which is what, $2,000 a month or something like that, right? It'll blow your mind. You'll be like, that's fake as fuck. You're a scammer. Dude, you always wear the fucking same shirt, but I thought you were rich. You're a scammer, bro. Like, it's crazy, just the different levels to this shit. There's so many fucking levels to this shit. So, that's just a quick little rant. See you guys tomorrow. Let's go make this money every single day. And if you still haven't clicked on the Dropshipping Mastery waiting list, make sure you go and do that. We already have around 100 people, I think, waiting for the program to drop. So if you stayed all the way to the end, make sure to go do that. Subscribe to the channel, hit the like. If you guys have any questions or any topic suggestions or want to know and learn more, message me on here, comment here, or DM me on Instagram. Every day is Monday, and I'll see you guys in the next video.